So today we will be reviewing the Rayne Rival. My setup is Randall 180s and with ABEC 11 free rides and Venom bushings, and also Vicious grip tape. I would definitely recommend this grip tape because it's just so grippy. Okay, so I've been riding this for about a month now, and you're probably wondering why it's not that scratched, or if there is any scratches. Well, that's because the graphic itself is actually tattooed into the board, making it very scratch resistant, and I just really like the graphic, so I try not to do anything to scratch it. So yeah, starting with the concave, it's really nice, and it's really unique because it's steeper in the middle right here and less concavey outside, creating natural gas pedals, and it lets you know where your foot is on the board better, because you can tell if it's in the middle or on the outside of the board because it's steep in the middle. And it's also right here in the middle of the board, the concave flattens out, so it's really flat right here, making it easier to push. And well, they said it's easier to push, but yeah. And when you ride, it feels like a W almost, because it's really nice. I don't know if you guys can see the concave. I don't think you can see it. It kind of looks flat in the camera, so yeah. Well, yeah, you can't really see it on the camera, but it's really nice. Okay, and also, oh yeah, the board length is 40 inches by 10 inches width, with a wheelbase option of 20 inches or 29. I have it on the 29 right now. So yeah, this board also has a rocker, 3-stage rocker, which means that right here in the middle, it's flat and then it goes out. So it's kind of like flat, and then it goes out like that. What this does is where your feet are supposed to be, right here, the rocker pushes your foot up against the concave, locking you in more, and also lowers the board, making it a bit more stable. And also this board is actually dropped 5/8 of an inch, technically making it a drop down board. And what that does is it creates a little nice radial concave right around here. It's kind of like a circle thing, concave thing. So it's like a bulge where it's dropped down, and it's really nice to push your foot against in a tuck. And also, when you're freeriding, the rocker pushes your foot up against the radial drop and the gas pedals, making your foot really locked in. You will not be sliding off this board anytime. This board also has really big kicks, nose and tails, as you can see. Well, actually, I don't know if you can see that well because I have homemade nose guards. Well, I'll tell you how I made them. It's kind of like a fiberglass, plexiglass kind of material. It's about that thick, and I just wrapped it over and over again with hockey tape. So it's, I bashed this into a curb a couple times. I took it off, look at it, and there's nothing wrong. So this works really well. It's about like $2 to make. So yeah. So the nose guard, the nose and tail, they're about 3 inches with the wider wheelbase and about 4 inches with the shorter wheelbase. And they're kicked up a little bit, making it really easy to do flip tricks like ollies, kickflips, or shoves. So this is a really great board. And the weight of this board, it's really light. The deck itself, when I just got it, it's probably about 4 pounds, maybe lighter. But that's because it has vertically laminated bamboo sandwiched between 2 layers of pre-tensioned fiberglass, making it very strong and very stiff. I'll give you guys a flex test right now. So yeah, it's really stiff. Oh, oops, it's really stiff. Almost has, it has a nice hoppy kind of flex, but it's not really flexy. So you can pretty much do anything on this board, except for pushing comfortably, because even though it's flat in the middle, like flat in the middle right here, if you push against with your front foot in the front, or if you push Mongo with your foot in the back, your foot will be slanted a bit up, and the rail drop, the bulge thing, will give your foot some cramps, and it's not very comfortable. So you have to push right in the middle right here. But since it's kind of high from the ground, even though it's a drop deck, it makes it really awkward to push. So I just do not like pushing on this board. If you're gonna go long distances, push uphill, push flat, or just like kind of like cruise around where you can do a lot of pushing, I don't suggest this board, because I suggest more like a switchblade or something like that, or a flex board. So yeah. But for freeride, this thing is an absolute beast. I'd give it a 10 out of 10 for freeride, because the concave rocker and the radial drop lock your feet in so well, plus the vicious, and just the width and length, it's like perfect. You get some leverage, you get some really nice leverage because of the width, and slides are great on this. You can pull out some big standees, and it's really easy on this board. But if you're a bit taller, maybe like 6'2"-ish, I'd suggest the Supreme, which is 2.5 inches bigger than this, but with the exact same specs. And yeah, they're pretty much the same boards, but I just chose the Rival because I like the Rival better. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for freeride, and for downhill, it's probably like 8 out of 10, because it's kind of high from the ground, but the radial drop makes it really nice to push your back foot against when you're in a tuck. And since it's stiff, it's pretty stable. And if you have the experience, you're going to have a really fun time downhilling on this board. I probably took it up to like 60 kilometers, no wobbles, and it's really fun. So 8 out of 10 for freeride. And for 8 out of 10 for downhill. And for freestyle, it's probably like a 9 out of 10, because it's really light, and the kicktails make it really fun to do flip tricks, tire claws off of. I tried a kickflip this morning, and it landed upside down, but after half an hour trying, I landed one. After that, they're really easy. And shoves, ollies, they're like no problem on this board. It almost feels like a skateboard, but yeah. So 8 out of 10 for 9 out of 10 for freestyle, and for dancing, it's probably like a 7 out of 10, because 7 out of 10 because the standing platform is not that big. It's only 40 inches, and the big kicks and tails reduce the standing platform too. But it's also at the same time easy to dance on, because you can tell where your foot is because of the concave. You can tell if it's in the middle, front, back, anywhere on the board, because of the steepness in the middle and the radial concave. You can tell where your foot is. So, oh crap. So, yeah, it's 7 out of 10 for dancing. Did I forget anything? Oh yeah, if you live in Canada, or like where you're near Rayne headquarters, and if you buy any of their products, just ask for some stickers. They'll give you like 30. Like, I'm being legit. They'll give you 30 of these stickers, and they're pretty sick. I got one that says Rayne motherfucking longboards, and it's so dope. I don't know if I should put it on my helmet or my board, so I'm just kind of deciding. I think that's it. And if you guys want me to review the trucks or the wheels, just comment, whatever, subscribe, I don't give a fuck. So, yeah. Peace.